everyone, this is Heath.
I'm Rob.
And welcome to Fanboy Forum. We got a jam-packed show for everyone today. We're going to be talking about Stan Lee's Who Wants to Be a Superhero.
We're going to be talking about the hot new toys hitting the aisles right now.
We're also going to be talking about trailer trash, where we talk about some of the different trailers that are in the theaters and also on the internet.
And lastly, we've got a feature for you guys called the Fanboy Rant. You do not want to miss that.
No, you don't. All right, let's get started. First up, Stan Lee's Who Wants to Be a Superhero. You know what? I really wanted to like this. I mean, it was a neat premise. Take 12 individuals. You get to star in your own comic book and your own movie. Now, come on.
It's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. I mean, whether or not anybody would ever watch it or buy it, I don't know.
Yeah.
But still, it was kind of a neat premise. But it felt cheesy. It felt staged. I mean, even for reality TV, I don't know. I just didn't like it. The one cool thing I did like was the challenge where they had to change inconspicuously and then race to the finish line with the most superhero way possible. And right before the finish line, they had the little girl crying, "Mommy, Mommy, I can't find my mom."
They blew right past her.
And every fanboy in the nation was jumping up and down going, "You helped the girl! You helped the girl!" As Superhero 101. I expected more from the comic book geek. Honestly, I really did. I was a little disappointed. But overall, maybe it'll get better, but I don't know. Yeah. Well, that's enough of that. Next thing we're going to be talking about is the toy report.
Heck yeah, that's the hot new toys that are hitting the aisle right now. First up, we're going to be talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, one of my favorite subjects. I'm biased. This is the new show called Fast Forward. I just found these today. Heath, I got the last 4 off the shelf.
Poor little kid. Did you rip them off some little kid's hands?
Hey, cry me a river.
Oh, some little kid now is crying because he doesn't have his toy. That's just so sad.
All spare and love and toy collecting.
Whatever. Let's talk about a really cool toy. Lego Batman. What more needs to be said? These toys are awesome, aren't they?
They're cool.
These are some of the coolest Batman toys that I've seen around. I love the Batmobile and I love the Batcave. That is, it's just so awesome. It's expensive.
It's Lego, yeah.
It's very expensive, but it's really neat. Be sure to check them out the Lego website, where they also have some little short movies, which are pretty cool. I didn't know that, so it was really neat.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Hey, Heath, have you ever wondered who would win in a fight between Optimus Prime and Darth Vader?
You know, Rob, it's going to surprise you, but believe it or not, I have spent nights awake pondering that very question.
Haven't we all? Haven't we all? Well, now you can answer that question with Hasbro's new line of Tactics. This line is a lot of fun. It's a game. It's a collectible. You can just display them. Check them out right now. Buy a couple packs. Like I said, I just got these today in the store. They're very cool.
Did you rip these out of some little kid's hand, too?
They had plenty to go around.
All right, that's good. Glad to hear it. So there you go, kids. You can buy your Tactics. All right, next thing we'll be doing is talking about trailer trash. And Rob, of course, you're going to start it off with Texas Chainsaw, the beginning.
That's right, that's right.
Who cares?
I care. This is Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning. This is the origin of Leatherface.
Oh, please.
What's cool about this, Heath, is it isn't a remake. This is a prequel. You know, you get to find out how he became such a monster.
Was the public clamoring for a prequel to Texas Chainsaw? I mean, come on, seriously. I gotta wonder about horror, the state of horror anyway. There's been a slew of horror movies, and except for a select few, most of them have not done very well lately.
But yeah, but this is still pretty cool. I don't know. I'm a horror guy, and just to see the origin of a monster such as Leatherface. Anyways, that opens October 4th. It's from New Line Cinemas. And a cool thing about that, Heath, the trailer, you can only view this trailer from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. because it's so scary. So don't miss that one, guys.
Oh, whatever. I have no interest in seeing that. But ironically enough, a movie that I have an interest in seeing now, which I had no interest in before at all, was The Prestige. Directed by Christopher Nolan, starring Christian Bale, Hugh Jackman, and Michael Caine, of all people, as well. You know, when I first heard about it, I thought, who cares? It's magic. It's part of the century. But I checked out the trailer, and it was pretty cool.
I did, too. It was a cool trailer. It was cool.
It hooked me a little bit. I thought, you know what? This looks pretty neat. Yeah. Which proves to me the power of a good trailer, and also the power of a bad trailer, because goes into my next segment, which I'm going to be talking about the Transformer trailer. Look, I know it's a teaser. I know it's over a year away, but I was underwhelmed. For a teaser, for everybody, this is going to be the tentpole movie of summer of 2007?
Yeah.
July 4th? I mean, it was like, Transformers.
You're right, and that's the reaction that a lot of people are giving in the theater and stuff. I kind of like to look around and see everyone's kind of
me too.
Nothing. It doesn't deserve that kind of response. It's going to be a great movie.
Yeah, I know that you know some people, and I know that I know some of the people that you know seem to
They've seen the clips, yeah. It's going to be cool.
Well, let's wait and see.
All right.
And now it's time for Fanboy Rant. Because if there's anything that fanboys love to do, it's rant.
They do indeed.
But you will agree, in this case, it is well deserved.
It certainly is, Heath.
I was reading an article the other day on MSNBC.com by Dave White entitled 36 Years of Nerd Prom, which he was talking about his experience going to the San Diego Comic-Con. Well, you know what? I never really expect to get a fair shake from the mainstream press. And by one of the early quotes in his article, I knew right away that us as fanboys or geeks or whatever you want to call us, that we weren't going to be getting a fair shake. What did he have to say? This is what he said. He goes, "For the record, I have always showered, never played Magic the Gathering, or lived in my parents' basement." I mean, with a setup like that, you know that he's going to ridicule us a little bit.
Nice guy.
You know what? Which is fine in some ways, because you know what? We ridicule ourselves because we can take the joke sometimes. We know how we are. We laugh at ourselves sometimes.
Sure.
But where he crossed the line, in my opinion, and I think that everyone will agree with this, is that when he made fun of the 501st Stormtrooper Legion, these are, in case you don't know, these are guys that dress up in a Star Wars costume, and they're very meticulous. There's specifications for the outfits. They're at all the cons. They do a bunch of stuff. People love them. They're great. They have a good time. Everybody enjoys it. Well, part of what they do as well is they do a lot of charity work. They do a lot of charity work. And what they're doing is giving smiles to kids all across this country who are cancer victims in hospitals and various kind of things. Basically, what he's doing is making fun of these guys because they have a charity. You know what? What kind of are you? I mean, give me a break. What the hell have you done? You're going to make fun of people dressing up and putting a smile on a cancer victim's kid's face? I mean, what the? Seriously.
I know. The guy's a real jerk. I mean, he doesn't get it. He doesn't understand what this is about. He doesn't understand what the 501st is about. These are people having fun, and the 501st has taken it to a whole nother direction where they're not just having fun anymore. They're helping people. Helping people. What is Dave White doing?
Nothing. You know what's really funny is that we were going to tell everyone, give everyone Dave's White so you can tell him what he thought. But get this, Rob. Can't email him. Doesn't have his email address posted. It only has his site where he's hawking his book and his blog.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Let's let MSNBC know what we think. You're going to see the graphic here where you can email him. I'm going to give you a link to the article as well. You know what? Tell him what you think, because you know what? You know what? If I'm a freak because I like helping people, or I hang around with people who like to help out little kids, you know what? I'll wear the title freak. Wear the title freak proudly. Proudly. Well, that's Fanboy Rant. That's Fanboy Forum. Hope everybody enjoyed the show. Don't forget, in one short week, by the time you see it to be less than a week, Visit what Chicago!
Up, man.
I cannot wait. Before we know it, we're going to be heading out, and it's going to be a blast.
That's right.
We hope to see everyone there. Be sure to look for us for these 50 shirts.
Brand new shirts. They're beautiful.
They're beautiful. They are beautiful.
Come by and say hi to us, guys.
That's right.
We'd love to meet you.
All right, that's it for today. Everyone have a great day.
Take care. Bye-bye.